Okay, welcome. We have a speaking test today. Okay?
Yes.
All right, so let me get the questions here. As we get started, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Đan Nguyên.
Okay. Are you a student?
I am currently taking a test, so yes, I am a student.
Okay, good. So let's proceed to part one. Part one questions. We will talk about friends.
Ooh, nice.
Are friends important to you?
Let's see. Friends are important to me, yes.
Okay. How often do you spend time with your friends?
I would say because I go to school and I spend a lot of time with my friends because since we study together, yeah.
Okay. What do you think makes someone a good friend or a special friend?
Makes someone a good friend or loyal or important friends. I would say maybe the characteristics and their action around you. Like for example, if they are a good friend, they would treat you something nice, they will be loyal to you. I used to have this friend that is really not nice. She used to play with me and stuff, but then when somebody told her, hey, don't play with that girl anymore, then she just leave me. So yeah.
Okay.
I would say loyalty.
Okay. Great. When you were a child, did you have more friends than you do now, or do you have more friends now than you did when you were a child?
I mean, I think that your friend circle kind of shrinks when you grow up, since you need to spend time for other things other than friends and family. Like you have to spend time for work, for study. So I would say I have less friends than I did when I was a little bit younger.
Okay. Let's talk about family. Do you come from a large or a small family?
Like in my family wise, then small. But if you say my ancestors, my other family, we have two sides, so there's a lot. But I would say small. I would say small.
Okay. When did you last visit your relatives?
My relatives, I usually visit my close one, like my grandparents. I live with my grandparents actually. My aunts and stuff, I usually visit them too. But if you're saying about far relatives or other people that I really don't really interact much, then I only visit them when it's our holiday.
Okay, good. Let's go to part two. All right. So your part two question is, describe a healthy dish you like.
Describe a healthy dish I like.
You should say what the dish is, what it's made of, where and how often you eat it, and explain why you like this dish. Okay, so I will give you a minute to prepare. Of course, you can take notes on the paper.
Okay, sure. I would much rather talk about plants. Is there any plant test?
Yeah, I actually don't know. That might be more rare.
Oh man, the only topic that I like is about organs and plants, so that would be rare for me to find inside an IELTS test.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, please begin.
One of my favorite healthy dish is a traditional one in Vietnam, and it is quite popular. I think you might have eaten it before. since it's one of those cultural dish that you get everywhere on those brochure, on those digest, etc. The dish is pho. I prefer beef pho, but some people like chicken pho more. Pho is consist of, depending on the type of protein you ask for, like beef or chicken, and then there is broth, which can be made from like those bones. A bit weird, but not human bones. And then mushrooms, and you have to let it boil overnight, so it can kind of like absorbs all of the flavor, so it becomes a very delicious broth. And then like you have spinach, which you kind of like put in, like those things that you just dip into oil and put it out. Yeah, we have those, but instead of dipping it into oil, we use it to dip it into the broth. And we are going to cook the spinach, and then we're going to put it into the pho bowl. We also have onion and scallion. I mean, this is pretty like optional, because some people don't really like onion or scallion, but I would prefer them both. I have like a friend that actually have like a family just sell pho. They do charity too. The pho is really delicious. Not sponsored though. Not sponsored.
Okay, good.
It has like all kinds of like it has carbohydrate, which is the first strings, and then it has beef, protein, and then it can provide you vitamins with those spinach, onion, and scallion. Vietnamese people are considered one of the very healthy, like they stand second in the healthiest country. So yes.
Very good. Okay, good. We are finished with part 2. Let's go to part 3.
How many parts are there? 5?
There are 3.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's talk about this. What are the main differences between life in the cities and life in the countryside?
Life in the city and life in the countryside. Let's see. When we are currently living in a city. So a city is busy, and you can see a lot of traffic jams going on. You can see lots of lights at night. It's very hyped up, and it's very vibrant. So I would say the main thing about living in a city is that the good part is that you can reach a lot of places easier, because in cities the most like popular things are there, so they usually visit the cities. So, but I would say the disadvantages is the smoke and like all of those different kind of gas that goes out from these cars can give you cancer.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like cancer, so.
Yes. Do young people prefer living in the cities or the countryside?
I mean, like, to be honest, young people would prefer to live in the city, yeah, because it is busy, it's bustling with life. I mean, kind of like how young people, a lot to older people, they would prefer the countryside because it's quiet. I would prefer something in between. As a young person, I would prefer something in between, because like you get trees. I need trees. I don't like smoke. Give me trees. So sure. I would say I would live somewhere in between, like somewhere not really urban.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I just want a quiet house with a garden, like a big garden, or something like a community garden. I don't know. Okay. Just give me trees and let me be a doctor, and I'm happy.
Great. Okay. All right. How can cities and rural areas balance development while keeping traditional ways of life?
I wouldn't say they do it right now, because accordingly to my dad, they are currently planning to actually destroy my building we are living in. So this is catastrophic, which I don't like.
Yes.
I would say they need to plant more trees, and they need to like make like some kind of law, like a literal law. They need to tighten the law.
Okay.
And then they have to say that, oh, you should use public vehicles, or you can use bicycles instead of those motorcycles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes up glass. I think they should like limit the carbon footprints we have. Maybe they can charge us for it. Is that better?
Okay. Yeah. Well, that is the end of the test. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
All right.